So one of the big questions that guys won't ask me that they should, or at least ask themselves, is how to deal with the emotional stress of dealing with custody and other issues in a divorce. And I'm going to tell you guys, we're built different. We're supposed to wear it all on the inside and not show it on the outside. You know as well as I do, that doesn't mean those emotions don't come up and we have to deal with them. It's not healthy to go through a divorce toughing it out with just you and your friend down at the bar or something. You need more outlets than that. You might need some professional help. Maybe you need a therapist. Maybe you need a support group. Maybe you just need a guy to go run with every morning and have some healthy airing out of what's going on. Trust me on this, emotional issues come up in divorce, and you need to find a way to vent and deal with that and not just internalize it the whole time. Balancing your career and divorce proceedings, that's a tough one. When you're in the middle of a divorce, you're going to have lots of moments where your attorney absolutely has to talk to you. You're going to have lots of moments where you're going to be needed to answer discovery questions. You might have to go to a deposition. You might have to go to hearings. You might have to go to the courthouse. You might have to physically attend mediation. There's a bunch of things in a divorce that you might have to attend to. Through all this, you're juggling that and you're juggling your career. And it can be really tough. I strongly advise everyone to develop this framework in their mind going through a divorce, and that's that career is important, and it provides for me, it provides for my family, it's how we got here, yet I need to pause a little bit of that for just a minute because this divorce is equally as important, and if I don't take the divorce seriously, it's going to eat into the other. So I strongly suggest that you find a way to find good balance with that and apply your good energy to that divorce just to get through it. And then you can go back to being productive. And guys, we all just want to get back to grinding and doing what we do best, which is building our dreams. So how do you start your new life after a divorce? Well, pretty much the way you started your life before your marriage. I mean, you just got involved in doing stuff you liked, and you found people you liked doing stuff with, and you went and did the things, and you formed friend groups. I guess my number one tip would be find the hobby thing that you like doing the best and spend as much time as possible doing that thing and keeping an open mind and just keeping open interests and intentionally and deliberately build a new life for yourself. Don't fall back in your old patterns. So let's bust a stereotype. A lot of men going through a divorce just naturally assume that the wife, the mother, children is just going to get 100% full custody of the children, and they're just going to be an outsider and not have access to their children, etc. And it really just doesn't work that way. The law in Texas, right up front, says that Texas public policy is that the child have as much exposure to both parents as possible. Now, the way that really meets the road in real life is that most guys go out and work 9 to 5, if not, 7 to 7 jobs, and they're gone quite a bit of the time. And a lot of women raising children have found ways to be home and have more close time with their children. And judges in these situations are most likely to keep that kind of a pattern going for the child, just for the child's stability. And that doesn't mean the judge is taking away custody from the guy and awarding anything to the mother. All it means is that the pattern's going to keep going the same way it's been going. But for the guy, he can get a visitation, a possession and access order that closely mirrors what he's been used to in the past. It's real easy for a lot of guys to have that close comfort, that close contact with their kids like they've had before. You just have to get engaged and work towards it. But if you want to maintain a good relationship with your children on the other side of a divorce, the worst thing you can do is just make assumptions and follow stereotypes and fall into that mode of thinking, because most Texas judges have evolved beyond that point. Going through a divorce as a man can be daunting. There's so much going on and so much you've got to keep inside and process, and we just don't externalize as well as women do. And if you're a guy going through a divorce, you need a firm that understands that understands how to communicate and work with you. Here at the Von Dohlen Law Firm, we're used to helping guys just like you. Give us a call for a free case evaluation, and we'll give you our best advice.